Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Citroen van. Then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a Citroen Relay 2.2 BlueHDi 35 Enterprise L2H2. That's a high roof medium wheelbase. It's got the EU6 engine. It's a 2019 on a 69 plate. Has done 5,685 miles. First reg 31st of 10th 2019. Top speed of 87 miles per hour. Out of 138 brake horsepower. 4-cylinder 16 valve engine. The combined fuel economy, just as a guide only, because of course it depends what you're carrying, is 34.5. The warranty is until 31st of 10th 2022. So it's a medium wheelbase high roof van, and we have 3 of these, and the mileages vary, I think, between 4,500 to 7,000. They're all black, they're all the same. So I'm just going to do one video for all 3. So if the registration number looks different, that's why. They're all in equally as good condition, and they will all drive the same. So as I say, just excuse us for the registration. That's the reason why it may be different. So good kind of colour contrast between the black and the silver Citroen at the front here. Got front parking sensors in the bumper at the bottom there. The side loading door. It's got the full steel bulkhead, and it's also ply lined, and this has got racking in, but of course the racking will come out. The thing with these is they will make an ideal camper van. Thanks for that. I've been shooting the outside for an hour, there's been no noise. We just started doing the video when there's some workmen up there decided to grind some paving stones. Thanks for that anyway. So, I think you might be doing it on purpose now. So you've got the plastic protectors at the bottom there as well. Got the reversing sensors in the bumper there. Twin solid doors. And the doors, there's a little button in the door, so if you press that and open up like so, makes it easier to reverse up to a loading bay or get a pallet truck to put your stuff in. Just shut that so we don't catch anybody coming the other way. Really handy van. As you can see, I can stand up in it. Once you get past this bit, there's plenty of headroom. Nice and easy to load. But as I said before, would make an ideal camper van or a camper van conversion. It's the van's mint to start off with. I'll just take you for a ride in it. So the vans are like brand new inside, as you would expect. The flip out key there, if I can just find the ignition, that would help. There we go. So I've got the bench seats in the front. Just turn that down. Let's see if I can find. So we've got reach adjustable steering wheel. Pull that back. Electric door mirrors. Aircon, we've got the aircon on. It's quite a warm day. The handbrake is on at the side of the driver's seat here. So let that off, and then you've got the sat nav here. We've got the radio, hands-free Bluetooth audio streaming, just there. Get this turned round, and you might be able to hear these. That's the reversing sensor, but also there's a beeping behind to tell anybody you're reversing. and straight round in that narrow lane, so great turning circle. Lovely to drive these. Great specification too. Seats are nice and comfortable. You can virtually change gear without taking your hands off the steering wheel, in a real nice position there. Everything's laid out. Nice armrest here, and we've got the armrest here as well, adjustable. There's a little screw under there so you can adjust it to the exact height you need it to. That's ideal for me. And you've also got, if I can just pull that down, kind of a clipboard there, and cup holders too. Big door, well, huge door pockets. Get a flask down there or a big bottle as well. Would be a great van for somebody. I believe there's about a 4-month waiting list for these at the moment, brand new. And as I say, we've got 3 between 4,000 to 7,000 miles at the moment. May have done more as we're selling them. We'll probably sell one at a time. Lovely gear change. Very, very nice to drive. Just drop it in 6th there. I'm not sure. Right, so I think just below the indicator, which is quite good because you can see the indicator and you can see your wipers there. You've got your radio and telephone controls here on your steering wheel, left and right, and then just underneath here, again, that's turn that thumb wheel forward, and that puts your cruise on, flick it up, and that sets it. If you knock it up again, it increases the speed, or you can knock it down to decrease it. And you've got cancel and resume, that's in the end there. We'll just check the resume when we set off. Drop it into 6 and check resume there. Yeah, and that's done it. Take you up the motorway. A fair size old thing, these. Just drop in, actually I'll just adjust my mirrors. As I say, the warranty is 3 years, so till October 2022. Nothing to worry about till then. No wear anywhere. I'll show you how to set the sat nav, how to pair your mobile, how to delete a mobile, and how to stream audio through the system. Like that, yeah, that's another clipboard there on top. When I was coming to work this morning, I saw a delivery driver steering with his elbows. He had a pad in one hand and he was writing with the other. So perhaps you should put the clipboard right in the middle of the steering wheel here. It's just like brand new, smells like brand new as well. So we're doing 60 there. Cruise is on. Knock it up. So, I was in 5th gear there. So that's 58. Knock it up to 60. Doing 60 in 6th gear at about 1900 revs. It's very nice. Your volume controls here. We'll just put media on there. So that's my phone. It's got everything a car's got, really. Great. It's just nice to drive. I could see myself converting this into a camper van and tootling off into the sunset. Little Rover convertible there. Now we've had several vans off this firm over the years, and they're always looked after. So this only been a few months old. There's nothing to find, to be fair. I mean, I'm out on this test drive. We usually use the test drives to video them and to check for faults, but there's certainly nothing wrong with any of these. I don't know why you do 60 in a car on the motorway. Oh God. It's a turbo, and it's turbo. Do you think you're braking early enough there, mate? You'd have slowed down whether or not. It's always this roundabout, honestly. This is where numbskulls come to crash, I'm sure. He's having his dinner there. I despair. Let me retire and move to Italy. He's going to have his lunch up the motorway there. He's now driving faster than he was on the motorway. Oh dear. On the way to car heaven. must just do 60, whether it's on a motorway or a dual carriageway or B road, back street. Hopefully I've not got white paint all up the side of this nice black van now. Sports car handling. Bit of a bumpy road here, so not the best thing for vans, but one of the good things, I think my seat's catching on the bulkhead as well here. One of the good things with vans with a bulkhead is you can't hear, or depending on what you're carrying, smell what's in the back. It's telling me to change up there as well. Aircon's nice and cold. Another cup holder here. We've got a probably place to keep your paperwork as well there. So I think I'll call it a day there. Lovely van, as I say, we've got 3 of them, and so even if you miss this one, we may have another one. Give us a call, check our website ggcars.co.uk, and give us a call or live chat. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.